What's up? You checking out the Frequent Flyer, and this is my quick review of the Emax Babyhawk-R Pro. And this here is my go-to quad. This is the quad that I like to fly the most out of all the other ones that I have. And somebody in the comments had asked me what's my go-to quad, so that's your answer here. Emax really came with the heat with this one here. This one has everything. It has all of the boxes checked. It has everything you can name of. It has smart audio. It has camera controls. It's got about 5 UARTs on this thing, and everything is hooked up. Everything has been tuned and set up by Emax themselves. So this is one of the few quads that you can just buy, plug up to Betaflight, and set your arming switch and just take off flying with this thing. It comes with a receiver. It comes with a FR Sky receiver. So one of the few micros that do actually come with a receiver. And this thing is very durable. I can't really think of any other micro that has the feature set of this guy. 25 amp ESCs. It has a whole new stack in here. Emax has their own new stack in here that has 32-bit ESCs in here. And 6,000 kV Emax motors. But these are revamped. They're open bottom now, and so these are a little lighter than the motors that they have on the other Babyhawks. Just a really awesome flyer. It's really fast. This thing has fallen out of the sky on me a few times though, and the reason for that is this thing is so fast that I tend to fly it a little too far. It doesn't have a full range receiver in here. It has a D8 mode receiver. Awesome color scheme. Check it out. You guys know I like red and black though. Some of you guys might not like that, but I love it. I really like the new design of it and all. They're going with the CADX camera here. You can tell that these guys at Emax are checking with us and seeing what we're saying. For instance, this little capacitor here, a lot of people didn't like that the cap was hanging off the side of the quad of the previous Babyhawks. And so now they moved it out to the XT30 there. They shrink wrapped it on there, so it's not going anywhere. So that's just an example of how they've been listening to what people have been saying about them. They did change the way the stack is mounted too. It's still soft mounted there, but they have these little nuts under here to protect from touching the frame. I think some people were saying that they were frying their boards by having the bottom board there touch the carbon fiber, and you know carbon fiber is a conductor, so it was shorting out the boards, the ESCs and all. Just about everything that we had to say about this thing, they have corrected. And so the previous Babyhawks didn't have smart audio. This one has it now. And let's see, is there anything else? I can't really think of anything else that this one doesn't have. Oh, 4S compatibility. Well, the stack does support 4S, but the motors are 6,000 kV, and these props are 2.5 inch props, and these props have been specially made for this little guy, but you can get these props separately and put them on other micros, but I think they were engineered for this micro here, and coupled with that 6,000 kV motor, I don't think that this is ideal for running 4S, but you can run 4S with the stack and all. If you swap these props out for some 2-inch props, you should be okay. And you probably can fly 4S on these 2.5 inch props, but I really wouldn't recommend it. The Babyhawk-R 3-inch actually has 4,500 kV motors, and so that's why that's able to fly 4S on these 2.5 inch props. They say that this is a 3S only quad, and me personally, I think 4S is overkill. I really don't fly too many of these micros with 4S. I don't like to do it. I like to fly it with 3S. I think 3S is the sweet spot. 3S with these 2.5 inch props, and this thing is plenty fast. It's really, really fast on 3S, so you really don't need to fly this thing with 4S, in my opinion. Just blazing speeds coming out of this guy here. It's just a really, really awesome flyer. This thing even takes 2S. I have flown this on 2S, and it flies really nice on 2S too. A little more docile on the punch outs, but nevertheless, it's a really nice flyer on 2S as well. pretty nice long flight times as well. This thing is just a winner. My favorite micro, the Babyhawk-R Pro. Thanks for watching.